Practical number one. So you're going to get a blog, you're going to start telling a story. You should tell it 4 times a week. This is super practical science stuff. I mean, this is the magic in behind it. If you don't do it 4 times a week and you only do it once or twice, you're not going to have enough touch. You're not going to have enough connection to build familiarity with the person. And they're going to easily click the channel and go hang out with the Kardashians because they can get the reruns 3 times, 4 times a week. They can get the emotional feedback from whoever they're listening to more times. 4 times is the magic number. 5, 6, or 7 is even better. If you can put something short. This is what we were teaching 2 years ago. 2 years ago, we were teaching 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes for every single video blog. If you're going to put out a blog and you're going to do something every day, every single one should be less than 10 minutes long. That doesn't work anymore. It's a different story. Nobody's listening to a 10-minute video anymore. Nobody. Don't do a 10-minute video. You're wasting your time. You're chasing people away. 1 to 2 minute video. And I don't care if it's the most deepest subject on the planet. I don't care if you're talking about string theory or fourth dimensional realities. Don't do a video for more than 2 minutes. I don't care you can't cover the subject. I understand. I can't cover a subject in 2 minutes. But what I can do is I can start building an audience, building a fan base, and teasing them with the information, which is hack number, whatever number we're on. Scarcity. Scarcity. If you teach 4 times a week, 20, 30, 40 minutes a day, people, no matter how good your stuff is, they will hate you. They will not listen to anything you have to say. I mean, why? How many people like a good steak and some potatoes? Like, you're like good steak. How many would eat 4 of them in a row? You just don't. No matter how much you love steak, I was going to say 3, but there's a couple of us that would. You're not going to eat 4 steaks in a row, no matter how good it is. You can overwhelm people with your information. You can overwhelm them with content and data. The stuff that I'm giving you over this weekend, I can only give you because you're a captured audience. You're not going to listen to this stuff in video feed. You're not going to do it. You're just too distracted. You're always dealing with distractions. Scarcity. You want to give them just enough to tease them, and then give them a little bit more tomorrow, and just enough to tease them. And so there's always more coming. My favorite story, Tony Robbins, probably the #1 money maker in our profession. Public speaking, book writing, he's the guy. He did a video on YouTube, you can find him, TED Talks. He was the first guy on TED Talks to get more than 18 minutes. Everybody gets 18 minutes, solid, beginning to end. I don't care if you're Bill Gates, you only get 18 minutes. So his goal before he went on to TED Talks is, I'm going to get more than 18 minutes. And so he says, I'm going to do 3 points. And you know, he's excited, he's jumping up and down, everybody's excited, like watching him run around the stage and be a crazy man. He gets point number 1, and everybody's like, ah! Point number 2, ah! Point number 3, oops, my 18 minutes is up. And he had him so hyped. The whole story was to get to the 3rd one, the most magical one, and to give them scarcity so that they would cry out and make him do more than 18 minutes. So the speaker and all the audience says, no, you have to tell us number 3. His entire goal was only for that purpose, to be the first guy in TED Talk history to do more than 18 minutes, and he did it. Learn from that example. Be the kind of person that says less, leaving them hanging, so that with the next one that comes out, you're actually selling the next event. You're selling the next video. You're selling the next blog. Just like an author, when you start telling a story, they call them page turners. You want to go, what's coming next? You're giving just enough information, excitement, and adventure in that story, but there's so much mystery, like, oh, what's he going to say next? What's going to happen? It's that page turner.